Let me tell you something about women that most men fail to understand. There will be moments when a woman ignores you. And for most men, this is where doubt takes over. They get lost in a chaotic whirlwind of emotions. They wonder what they did wrong. They obsess over why she isn't responding. But here's the brutal truth, one that will change how you see everything. Her silence does not define you. It does not shrink your worth. It does not erase who you are. In fact, it's nothing but a test of your strength, a test of your discipline, a test to see if you're the kind of man who crumbles under pressure or the kind who stands unmoved that you're here to learn the Stoic way, to master yourself, to rise above the noise, to destroy your own ego without lifting a finger. This isn't about revenge. This is about power, real power, the kind that comes from understanding human psychology, acting with unshakable calm, and radiating the confidence of a man who knows his value. Why is she ignoring you, warrior? Because women are hardwired to test. Biologically, psychologically, they push to see if you'll break, to see if you're weak, to see if their silence can control your emotions. And most men fail this test. They beg, they plead, they send paragraphs of text dripping with desperation. But not you. You see her silence for what it really is, a gift. A rare opportunity to prove you're different, to prove you're not some needy boy chasing crumbs of attention. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, but never let others' opinions sway him. He knew people come and go. He knew the only thing that matters is how you respond. Her silence isn't about your worth, it's about her own chaos, her own games, her own insecurities. This is where you separate yourself from the herd. Instead of reacting, you pause. You breathe. You recognize her withdrawal as a mirror. It reflects your strength, not your weakness. Maybe she's testing your patience. Maybe she's playing mind games. Maybe she's just not that into you. But here's the kicker. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you respond. Being ignored isn't rejection. It's a wake-up call, a reminder that your value doesn't rise or fall with her attention. Your mission? Accept what you can't control. The Stoics didn't waste energy fighting reality. They mastered it. You can't force her to text you. You can't force her to care. And you shouldn't want to. Most men screw this up. They chase. They grovel. They let their self-esteem rot. But what do you gain chasing someone who's already walked away? Nothing but weakness. Nothing but shame. Women can smell desperation like blood in the water. If you react, you've already lost. But if you accept her silence, you take back control. Acceptance is your weapon. It says, I see your game, and I'm not playing. Seneca said it best. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Stop fantasizing about what she's thinking. Stop scripting conversations that'll never happen. Your mind is a battlefield. Fight for your peace. Fight for your focus. Pour that energy into what you can control. The discipline, your purpose, your grind. Now, here's your first move, reverse psychology. Women expect you to beg, to chase, to crack under pressure. So do the opposite. Show indifference. Act like her silence doesn't faze you. When she pulls away, you pull away harder. Delete her number. Unfollow her. Live like she never existed. What happens next? Her curiosity explodes. She starts wondering why you're not reacting like every other simp. Why you're not orbiting her like a lost puppy. This isn't manipulation, it's strategy. You're not playing her game. You're rewriting the rules. Women respect strength, not neediness. By walking away, you force her to confront a terrifying truth. You don't need her. Second, build your empire. The best revenge isn't petty drama, it's success. Atomic, unstoppable success. When she ignores you, double down on yourself. Hit the gym until your body becomes a weapon. Grind at work until your bank account becomes a monument. Master skills until your confidence radiates like a damn supernova. The moment she sees you thriving without her, that's when regret hits. That's when her ego cracks. Because women don't chase men, they chase value. And if you're too busy building greatness to notice her silence, she'll realize she lost a king. But here's the secret. By then, you won't care. You'll have outgrown her. High-value men don't wait for validation. They don't beg for attention. They transform pain into power. Every second you waste obsessing over her is a second stolen from your destiny. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you must." Who do you want to be? Warrior? A man controlled by a woman's whims? Or a man who controls his own fate? Her silence is your training ground, your forge. Use it. Let fuel your discipline. Let harden your focus. Let remind you that your worth isn't negotiable. Women's attention is fleeting, but your growth, your legacy, that's eternal. You want to destroy her ego? Don't say a word. Don't play her game. Just rise. Build. Become so unstoppable that her silence feels irrelevant. Let her watch from the sidelines as you turn yourself into a man she can't afford to ignore. This isn't about her. It's about you, your life, your power, your legacy. The world doesn't reward men who chase, it rewards men who lead. So lead. If you're ready to embrace this grind, drop Empire in the comments. Let the algorithm know you're here to win. Smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This path isn't for the weak. It's for warriors, for kings, for men who refuse to be ignored.